Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you truly watched yourself? Not your goals, not your dreams, but your habits? Because the truth is, your life doesn't change when you make wishes. It changes when you change what you do every single day. Most people say, I want success, I want a better life. But they try to build that new life on the same old habits and wonder why nothing changes. So today, I want to share with you 5 powerful shifts that quietly transform your habits, your mindset, and your results. Let's begin. 1. Face your patterns. We often think failure comes from one big mistake, but it's the small daily repetitions that shape our destiny. When I was younger, I blamed everything around me, my boss, my friends, my luck. But one day I realized the problem wasn't the world. It was my pattern. Every time I felt stressed, I reached for distraction. Every time I felt stressed, I reached for distraction. Every time I failed, I stopped trying. Every time things got tough, I escaped instead of learning. And that's how failure hides, not in loud moments, but in quiet habits repeated daily. The first step of transformation isn't action, it's awareness. Because you can't fix what you won't face. So today, ask yourself, what patterns are holding you back? What tiny habits are stealing your potential? Write them down. Don't explain them. Don't sugarcoat them. Awareness creates clarity, and clarity gives you power. Remember this, the chains of bad habits are too light to feel until they're too heavy to break. 2. Replace, don't remove. Here's something most people don't realize. You can't delete habits, you can only replace them. Your brain doesn't understand stop. It understands switch. Habits are like tenants living in your mind. If you kick one out but don't bring a better one in, it will come back with luggage. When I was building my company, I wasted hours worrying about competition. Then I decided to replace that habit. Instead of worrying, I'd spend the same time learning. The competition didn't change, I did. If you scroll before sleeping, don't say, I'll stop scrolling. Say, I'll read 5 pages instead. If you gossip, replace it with conversations that grow you. If you compare, replace it with creating. Your life is a garden. If you remove weeds but plant nothing, they'll grow back stronger. Plant new habits, even small ones, and the weeds lose space to return. Consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes of learning daily will do more than 2 hours once a month. 3. Shape your environment. You can have the strongest willpower, but if your environment pulls you backward, your progress won't last. You can't grow roses in a desert, no matter how much you water them. When I started my journey, I was surrounded by people who said, it's impossible, you're too small, you'll never make it. And after hearing that long enough, I almost believed them. So I made a decision. If I couldn't find a positive environment, I'd create one. I surrounded myself with people who didn't laugh at dreams. They built them. Look around. If your room is cluttered, your mind will feel heavy. If your feed is full of noise, your thoughts will scatter. If your friends mock growth, you'll stop growing. Your environment is the soil. Your habits are the seeds. If the soil is weak, even strong seeds die. So clean your space. Follow people who inspire you. Spend time with those who lift your standards. You don't have to cut everyone off. Just limit your access. You can't fly if you keep nesting in the same place that held you down. 4. Reprogram your mindset. Habits live in your hands, but they're born in your head. The biggest battle isn't outside. It's the voice inside your mind that says, it's okay, you've done enough. You'll start tomorrow. That voice sounds friendly, but it's the same one that keeps you stuck. Your thoughts are architects. They design your habits, your emotions, and your destiny. If you keep saying, I'm lazy, I'm unlucky, your brain will prove you right. But if you start saying, I'm consistent, I'm improving, your brain will start matching your words. Stop identifying with your weaknesses. Start introducing yourself to your strengths. Don't say, I'm trying to quit. Say, I've decided to evolve. Transformation begins the day you stop negotiating with your old self. 5. Build systems, not motivation. Motivation is a spark. Systems keep the fire alive. You can't rely on moods because moods fade. But systems, they stay. A system is a rule you follow no matter how you feel. When I built my company, we had no money, no resources. But one rule, show up every single day no matter what. That system built the habit. That habit built the success. So, build your own. Want to get fit? Fix a time, not a feeling. Want to grow your mind? Set a daily page goal, not a mood goal. Want success? Design your schedule, not your excuse. Discipline isn't punishment, it's direction. When your day has structure, your dreams find shape. Stop asking, how can I stay motivated? Start asking, how can I make success automatic? Because once your habits become your system, your results become predictable. And that, my friend, is how ordinary people quietly become unstoppable. Remember, you don't need a new life. You just need new habits, a better environment, and a stronger mindset. Change doesn't happen overnight. It happens daily. Face your patterns, replace the weak, shape your environment, reprogram your mind, and build systems that keep you rising. Because success isn't about luck or timing. It's about consistency built through design. And once you understand that, you won't just change your life once. You'll keep upgrading it for the rest of your life.